クイッククイックラジオ大阪いざ一新
Obi's Daily Radio Osaka!
Hi everyone, welcome to Obi's Daily Radio Osaka. I'm Haru.
And I'm Obi. Good to have you with us this Thursday.
So today we've got a really fun lineup. We're starting with a listener poll about Osaka cafe drinks, then moving into a very Osaka lodging experience, some practical summer survival tips, rainy season life, a retiring train with a memorable sound, and a board game cafe that rebuilt after a fire.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I'm especially curious about the train sound thing.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But first, mixed juice versus strawberry milk. Which side are you on?
Wait, is this a real debate?
In Osaka? Absolutely. Let's get into it.
I like that this is not just sightseeing Osaka. It is the Osaka you notice when you actually live here.
Exactly. Think cafe drinks, rainy season routines, sunscreen, local trains, and a community cafe in Himeji. Small details, but they say a lot about Kansai life. Okay, so this week there was a listener poll on one of the Osaka shows asking people to choose between two milk-based fruit drinks, mixed juice or strawberry milk.
Mixed juice? Like a fruit smoothie?
Sort of, but it's a very Osaka cafe thing. It's usually a blend of banana, apple, orange, sometimes peach, with milk. You get it at old school kissaten, those retro coffee shops.
Oh, okay, so it's like a classic cafe drink.
Exactly, and mixed juice won by a lot, 63.6%.
Wow, that's not even close.
Yeah, strawberry milk only got 36.4%. And the interesting part is how many listeners connected mixed juice with their childhood memories of going to cafes with their parents or grandparents.
That's actually really sweet.
One listener mentioned Sembayashi Shopping Street, which is this long covered arcade in Osaka. Apparently there's a spot there that's known for mixed juice.
Is it still there?
I think so. Sembayashi is one of those shopping streets that's been around forever. It's got that old Osaka vibe.
Okay, I need to check that out.
Another listener brought up Kisa Sunshine, which is in the Osaka Ekime Daisan building. That's one of those slightly chaotic underground buildings near Osaka Station with tons of little shops and restaurants.
Slightly chaotic is a generous way to put it.
Fair. But Kisa Sunshine is apparently a classic spot. The listener said they used to go there all the time for mixed juice.
So this is like a nostalgia drink.
Yeah, but it's also just a really common thing you can still get at a lot of cafes. It's not like it disappeared. It's just that for a lot of people, it's tied to these memories of sitting in a cafe with their family when they were kids.
That makes sense. And it's a pretty simple drink, right? Like, you can make it at home.
Totally. One listener said they make it at home all the time. Just throw some fruit and milk in a blender.
Oh, okay. So what about strawberry milk? Why did that lose?
I don't think it's that strawberry milk is bad. It's just that mixed juice has this stronger cultural connection in Osaka. Like, it's the default cafe drink for a lot of people.
Is mixed juice an Osaka thing specifically, or is it all over Japan?
It's more of a Kansai thing, and especially Osaka. I mean, you can find it in other places, but it's really part of the cafe culture here.
That's cool. I like that it's a regional thing.
Yeah, and the poll really brought out a lot of personal stories. People were sharing their favorite cafes, their family routines, even what kind of fruit they use when they make it at home.
That's the best kind of poll. It's not just numbers, it's like a whole conversation.
Exactly. And it's one of those things where if you're not from here, you might not even know mixed juice is a thing. But for people who grew up in Osaka, it's just part of life.
So if I go to a kissaten in Osaka, should I just order mixed juice?
I mean, yeah, it's a solid choice. And it's usually pretty cheap, too.
Okay, I'm sold. Next time I'm in a cafe, I'm getting mixed juice.
You should. And if you're ever near Sembayashi or the Osaka Ekimai Daisan building, those are good places to start. Just be prepared for the underground maze vibe at Daisan. All right, next up, Okonomiyaki Yukari just opened a whole house lodging facility in Gamo, which is in Joto Ward, Osaka.
Wait, Yukari? The okonomiyaki chain?
Yup, they renovated a house and turned it into a lodging experience where you can make okonomiyaki on a built-in teppan table.
That's amazing! So you rent the whole house?
Yeah, it's a whole house rental. Up to 5 people can stay for 30,000 yen per night.
That's actually pretty reasonable if you split it.
Right, and it comes with Yukari flour mix, seasonings, recipes, and all the cooking tools you need. So you can make okonomiyaki exactly the way Yukari does it.
Wait, so you're basically cooking at home, but with professional level ingredients and a teppan table?
Exactly. And the teppan table is built into the house, so it's not like you're just using a portable griddle. It's the real thing.
Okay, so what else is in the house?
It's got a Shigaraki-ware bathtub, which is this traditional ceramic bathtub from Shiga Prefecture. And starting in July, they're planning to offer okonomiyaki experience classes and catering.
A ceramic bathtub? That sounds fancy.
It is. Shigaraki-ware is known for being really high quality. So it's this interesting mix of traditional craft and Osaka food culture.
I love that. It's like a food-focused Airbnb.
Yeah, and it's in Gamo, which is pretty close to Kyobashi Station. So it's not super far out.
Is this the first time a restaurant chain has done something like this in Osaka?
I'm not sure if it's the first, but it's definitely unusual. Most food-related lodging experiences are more like farm stays or cooking schools. This is more like, here's a house, here's the ingredients, go for it.
That's so cool, and you can just hang out and make okonomiyaki whenever you want?
Yup, you're renting the whole house so you can cook, eat, relax, take a bath, whatever.
This is honestly one of the best ideas I've heard in a while.
Right? And it's very Osaka. Like, of course an okonomiyaki chain would turn a house into a teppan experience.
So when did it open?
June 1st, so it's brand new.
Okay, so if you're listening and you want to try this, you can book it now?
Yeah, I assume you can. It's called O3 Hotel Plus Stay Teppan Art. The name's a little long, but you can probably just search for Yukari Lodging or something.
O3 Hotel Plus Stay Teppan Art. That's a mouthful.
It is, but the concept is really clear. You're staying in a house, you're making okonomiyaki, you're soaking in a Shigaraki bathtub. It's straightforward.
I think this is a great idea for groups. Like, if you're visiting Osaka with friends, this would be a really fun way to spend the night.
Totally. And you're learning something too. You're not just eating okonomiyaki, you're making it yourself with guidance from a place that's been doing it for years.
All right, I'm adding this to my list.
Good call. And if you go, let us know how it is. Okay, so this next segment is all about surviving summer in Japan. A local dermatologist came on one of the shows and explained everything you need to know about sunscreen.
Like the basics or more detailed stuff?
Pretty detailed. They covered SPF, PA, waterproof and sweatproof products, how much to use, how often to reapply, all of that.
Wait, there's a difference between waterproof and sweatproof?
Yeah, apparently. Waterproof is more for swimming or heavy water exposure. Sweatproof is for, just being outside in the summer and sweating constantly.
Which is basically every day in Osaka in July?
Exactly. And the dermatologist said sunscreen is necessary for everyone, not just women. Men need to wear it too.
Okay, so what about SPF and PA? I know SPF is the number, but what's PA?
SPF is protection against UVB rays, which cause sunburn. PA is protection against UVA rays, which cause aging and deeper skin damage. PA is rated with plus signs, like PA plus or PA++++.
I had no idea there were 2 different ratings.
Yeah, and the dermatologist said you need to pay attention to both. A high SPF doesn't mean you're fully protected if the PA rating is low.
So how much are you supposed to use?
More than you think. The segment said most people don't use enough. You're supposed to use about a coin-sized amount for your whole face.
That's a lot.
It is, but if you use less, the protection goes down. And you need to reapply every 2 to 3 hours if you're outside.
Every 2 to 3 hours? That seems like a lot of work.
It is, but the dermatologist said it's necessary, especially in summer. Sunscreen breaks down over time, and sweat and friction make it wear off faster.
Okay, this is actually really useful. I had no idea about most of this.
Yeah, and there was another thing. The dermatologist said BB cream alone is not enough as sun protection. You need actual sunscreen.
Wait, people think BB cream is sunscreen?
Apparently, yeah. A lot of BB creams have SPF, but the amount of protection isn't enough on its own. You need to layer sunscreen underneath.
So after all this sunscreen talk, did they talk about Cool Biz?
Yeah, they did. Cool Biz is the government campaign that encourages people to dress more casually in summer to save energy. Like no ties, short sleeves, that kind of thing.
Okay, I know Cool Biz. But did they talk about shorts?
They did, and this is where it got interesting. The hosts were debating whether it's okay to wear shorts to work.
And is it?
It depends on the workplace. Some places are fine with it, but a lot of traditional offices still think shorts are too casual.
Even in summer?
Yeah, even in summer. And then the conversation moved into men's leg hair and whether it's okay to show your legs at work.
Wait, is that a real issue?
Apparently. The host talked about how attitudes toward men's grooming are changing. More men are getting leg hair and chest hair removed now.
Is that a new thing in Japan?
It's becoming more common. The segment didn't say it's required or anything, but it's definitely more accepted than it used to be.
Interesting. So summer in Japan is sunscreen, Cool Biz, and maybe hair removal.
Pretty much. But seriously, the sunscreen stuff is really important. If you're living here, you need to be on top of it. All right, so the rainy season just started in Kinki and nearby regions. The Japan Meteorological Agency made the announcement this week.
Wait, they announced the rainy season? Like, officially?
Yeah, they do. And the wording is always really careful. They say it appears the rainy season has started, not that it definitely has.
Why do they say it that way?
Because they're looking at weather patterns and making an educated guess. Sometimes they have to revise the date later if the pattern changes.
So it's like, we think it's the rainy season, but we're not totally sure.
Basically, yeah. And this year, Kinki entered the rainy season 2 days earlier than average.
Is that a big deal?
Not really. 2 days is pretty much on time.
but it's about 3 weeks later than last year, which was unusually early.
3 weeks? That's a huge difference.
Yeah, last year was really early, so this year feels more normal.
So, what does the rainy season actually mean for people living here?
A lot of things. Humidity goes way up, which affects food storage, mold, laundry, everything. You have to be more careful about disaster prep too.
Disaster prep?
Yeah, heavy rain can cause flooding and landslides, so the segment reminded people to check their emergency supplies and know their evacuation routes.
That makes sense. I hadn't thought about that.
And then there's the food side. This is the time of year when people make umeshu, which is plum wine, and shiso juice.
Why during the rainy season?
Because that's when the ume, the plums, are in season. It's called ume work, or ume shigoto. It's a whole seasonal tradition.
Okay, I like that. It's a productive way to deal with the rain.
Right. And people also make ginger syrup and other preserved foods. It's a way to use the season.
So what about the humidity? How bad does it get?
Pretty bad. The segment said you have to be careful about mold in the bathroom, in closets, basically anywhere that doesn't get good airflow.
And this is just from the humidity?
Yeah, the humidity is really high during the rainy season. So things don't dry out and mold grows fast.
What about heat stroke? The segment mentioned that, right?
Yeah, the Osaka Municipal Fire Department said you can get heat stroke even when it's not super hot, like below 30 degrees Celsius. The humidity makes it worse.
Really? I thought heat stroke was only a summer thing.
Nope. High humidity makes it harder for your body to cool down, so you can overheat even when the temperature isn't that high.
Okay, that's actually really important to know.
Yeah, so if you're living here, pay attention to how you feel. Drink water, use air conditioning if you need to, and don't push yourself too hard.
Good advice. And I guess this is just the start of the rainy season?
Yeah, it usually lasts about a month, maybe a little longer, so we're in it for a while. Okay, this next one is really specific, but it's a great radio story. A listener asked about the Poco Poco sound on Nosei Electric Railway's 1700 series train.
Poco Poco sound? Like a specific sound?
Yeah, it's a rhythmic sound the train makes. The listener wanted to know what causes it before the train retires.
Wait, the train is retiring?
Yeah, the 1700 series is scheduled to retire this fiscal year. The last formation is called 1757.
So what's the story with this train?
It was originally built by Hankyu Railway in 1962. Then it was transferred to Nosei Electric Railway around 1992. So it's been running for a really long time.
1962? That's over 60 years!
Yup, and the segment actually went to the depot to record the sound and figure out what causes it.
Okay, that's amazing. So what is it?
It's an old compressor. The compressor creates compressed air, which is used to open the doors and power the brakes.
And the Poco Poco sound is just the compressor running?
Yeah, it's the rhythm of the compressor. Newer trains have quieter compressors, so this sound is pretty unique to older trains.
That's so cool. And they recorded it?
Yeah, they went to the depot and recorded the compressor sound and the door sounds, and then one of the hosts tried to imitate it.
Did they do a good job?
I mean, they tried. It's one of those sounds that's hard to replicate.
So is this a big deal for train fans?
Yeah, there's a whole subculture of people who are into railway sounds. They're called ototetsu, which basically means sound railway enthusiasts.
That's a thing?
Oh, yeah. Some people record train sounds. Some people can identify trains just by listening. It's a whole hobby.
I love that. That's so specific.
Right? And for this listener, the Poco Poco sound is part of their daily commute. So it makes sense that they wanted to know about it before the train retires.
So when is it retiring?
This fiscal year, so sometime before next April. The segment didn't give an exact date.
So if you want to hear it, you need to go soon.
Yeah, basically. Nose Electric Railway runs from Kawanishi-no-Guchi to Myokin-guchi. So if you're in that area, you can still catch it.
That's a great listener question and a great segment.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you don't think about it until someone points it out. And then you realize how much character these old trains have.
Do you think they'll preserve the train somewhere?
The segment didn't say, but it's possible. A lot of old trains end up in railway museums or as static displays.
I hope they do. It sounds like it deserves it.
Agreed. And if you're a train person, or even just someone who likes local history, this is a good one to check out before it's gone. All right, last one for today. This is a really warm story. A board game cafe in Himeji called B Cafe just celebrated its 10th anniversary after recovering from a fire.
A fire? That's rough.
Yeah, it happened in April of last year. The fire destroyed about 1,100 games.
1,100 games? That's a huge loss.
It was, but the owner, Takehiro Otsubo, started a crowdfunding campaign, and around 600 people donated about 6.5 million yen.
6.5 million yen? That's amazing.
Right? And they used the money to rebuild the collection. Now they have more than 700 games again.
Aw, that's such a great recovery story.
Yeah, and the segment really emphasized that B Cafe is more than just a cafe. It's a community space where people come to play face-to-face games.
Face-to-face? As opposed to online?
Yeah, the owner talked about how important it is to have a place where people can sit down together and play board games, especially in the smartphone era.
I like that. It's a nice contrast to everything being online.
Right. And the segment used the word ibasho, which is like a place to belong. B Cafe is that kind of space for a lot of people.
Ibasho. That's a good word.
It is. And for a lot of people, B Cafe is their ibasho. So when it burned down, it was a big deal.
Yeah, I can see that. Losing a community space is tough.
But the crowdfunding response shows how much people care about it. 600 supporters is a lot for a small local cafe.
That's really cool. And they're back up and running now?
Yeah, they're open again. And they're celebrating their 10th anniversary this year.
That's a great milestone, especially after what they went through.
Right. And the segment talked about how board games are a way to connect with people. You're sitting at a table, you're talking, you're playing together. It's a different kind of social experience.
I think that's why board game cafes are so popular. It's not just about the games, it's about the people.
Exactly. And B Cafe has been doing that for 10 years now. Through a fire, through a pandemic, all of it.
So if you're in Himeji, you can just go?
Yeah, it's open to the public. You can go, pick a game, and play. It's called German Game Cafe B Cafe.
German Game Cafe. So they specialize in German board games?
Yeah, German-style board games are a big part of the collection. Those are the strategy games, like Catan, Carcassonne, that kind of thing.
Okay, I'm definitely adding this to my list. This sounds like a great place.
It is. And it's one of those places that really shows how much a community can rally around something they care about. The crowdfunding, the rebuilding, the 10th anniversary. It's all connected.
That's a really good note to end on. Community, recovery, and board games.
Exactly. And if you are ever in Himeji, it is the kind of place worth remembering. not just for the games, but for the people who helped bring it back. That brings us to the end of today's English Digest from Obi's Daily Radio Osaka.
Mixed juice, teppan stays, sunscreen, rainy season, railway sounds, and board games. That is a very Kansai day.
And it is exactly why local radio is fun. The little everyday details tell you how a place really works.
This was Obi. Thanks for spending part of your day with us.
And Haru. Take care, stay comfortable in the rainy season, and we will be back next time with more local stories from around Osaka and Kansai.